Good afternoon. It isn't really. It's a bit cold. Welcome to New Year, New You. This is the Internet stroke Twitter challenge for January to do 31 new RPG characters in the 31 days of January. Um, Me being me, I'm doing 31 characters in 31 different systems because I've got all these systems and why the hell not? The world doesn't need an extra 31 fifth ed D&D characters floating around there for obvious reasons. Not going to get into it. And today where am I? Where am I? No, there's the button. You wouldn't think I've done this 2 or 3 times already today. I am skipping and I'm recording a load of videos all in one hit whilst I've got the time, whilst I've got the effort, and whilst I've got the upstairs office for myself. Yeah, so today we are looking at Lieutenant Commander Besta, who is a Bajoran um, security officer, chief of security from the Modifius Star Trek Adventures 2D20 game. I've done a dice and bolts for 2D20. It's well worth taking a look at. It's a wonderfully cinematic and fast core system, and it works quite well in a majority of different situations. And the way that it's adapted for each individual system, so the way that you put your dice and your targets together, well worth having a look at. But it's a good, flexible core system. So Commander Besta um, was uh, raised on Vulcan, and this I don't know exactly when the game was set, but I think it was kind of um, about the time of Nemesis. So it's towards the tail end of the standard, the original next gen run and films. So we've got the Enterprise E cutting about. We've got, was the E destroyed? I don't remember if the E was destroyed in Nemesis. It was banged up a bit. I don't think it was destroyed. Okay, I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, so he was raised on Vulcan, child of a diplomat. He was okay about it. Parents were assigned to the Bajoran embassy. So it would have been just at the point where Bajor was applying for and joining the Federation. Uh, Fairly standard career in Starfleet. Um, he's not massively, massively religious, but he has had that orb experience. He has made a pilgrimage to Deep Space Nine and Bajor, or possibly I didn't decide if they had the orb experience somewhere else. But he's had an orb experience, so he's got a couple of values. So he does place trust in the prophets. He's got that orb experience reroll ability for it. He has, on a couple of occasions, been called for some slightly grey operations. So hence survival and infiltration as foci on there, and EV operations, and assigned as a chief of security, carrying the rank of lieutenant commander. Lieutenant Commander Besta has been in the role for quite some time. And for a veteran to only be carrying the lieutenant commander rank, I'm guessing that something at some point he's been busted back down or been passed over for the command program, or at least he's done part of the command program and possibly hasn't finished it. Um, which is why normally a veteran would be a commander rather than a loot com, but there's that one there. Um, One of those ones that I probably should have written down what the life path was and what the events were, um, because again, uses a life path based system. But yeah, Besta Ailda, Bajoran Lieutenant Commander and Chief of Security. That's it for today. Take care, stay safe, roll well, and I'll see you soon.